me say adwuma de hihye na president no ba na boy papa it titru ni say kan ye na able pa ba adwuma na waye no mama station no ada ho fan bibia ko ye fan by I stop by say me kan say station I know me gota no e se mo bom ade na mo titimu omutitimu so abetumi abo na enwa to me das
yes ye das papa ofrefo ye mo adwo
video
mpatro efro so kasa free
ABC anke abede
mpatro yentio
mpatro na me bo nto akubia about man why mpatro I get more money production than 75 more money on non echo matter obani ni gang 75 no a bia okay na me ko batem so here yes the goba ye potema so anyan bi ni enwe bi gugu town yes medical fair me assembly woman and to be say wa show me say I ma try say then aban to yes omumbara omo sati ansu atuto na anko coordinate job
yeah that's it. Hello, good evening. Ipatro efro so kasa free
awule no junction
mpatro yentio
omo bai na run also now the clearing la ko the very good exercise.
Okay.
There are many suggestions like at least every month yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's super. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Mpatro efro so kasa free yentio
ni ga se yesi ko ni bo mo ti yi go de ara mi wa na go te so so man ka se go te so ti kan ko a e ji ni na go sa ke se ne wo ko mi na die e ni ya yi ana ti to ko mu yi e ni du di beta to play ya nya die ma se manu
yeah that's it. Hello, good evening. Mpatro efro so kasa free
because free ni
mpatro yentio
ataduma no e posu ye na no a the community can share or etego the bia one go bridge bia o so so san wa ko o ga te se beji mu ni da nwa no that mo we ni da so egu o na mi da na di mo ma ye je so to ni ma ni ya ta di ma ye hu na kaye
okay
na mi ju ata na o di adia wa to o be fa edruwa
About 7 minutes inside 7 p.m. Monday evening edition of Final Point. And you may say all is set. Say, yeah, the Jumadia Shun Queen, Ebe Sumwo. I was here a higher top radio 103.1 megahertz. And we are live this evening. Our yen social media handles. About your Facebook on your top radio, YouTube, Yenam Top Radio Ghana, TikTok Top Radio 103.1 FM official, Twitter and answer X Hono Top Radio Ghana, Instagram Top Radio Ghana, website topfmonline.com. Final Point Jumadie Eba Wakwaimu every Monday, Ekopim Friday 7 p.m. sharp near Tenase. No Krumba Yaba Soriso Jumadie share and Koma Ekoso Ewa Yaman Ganamu. They are Jibre up in some Pensemu. Amu Quenya Mawas watch the Wage. And yet now, what they are changing can your home freeze Abri Copim San on Corona Bebo. Na Yendi Ghana and come on grade and some also. But the major brand here doing common and kakranka crab and chair obete Mr. Boafo and Can. Sansona and Ray, I'll be engaging the constituency secretary Edema NDC Amanyo Kuno. I would to senior East constituency. Na Yatrikin common so every hall. And you may mammy fast there be Emma and production team no Mabo Juma and I can say Messi near you may get some more production team led by the executive producer Nana Ajim Barima, the senator, Mr. Roger Tete, Mr. T, Etayechi, Erakwasi Boafo International Editor 1, Etayechi Dende, Odi Kro Kwame Ahen. To me, send if I so happy, making sure say the beer between me so smoothly. And you may Foxy and Eddie and Nam social media. Bidi Eddie Kusi Damwa, Planetiana Frame KD. Beba Nyabo Samso Eddie Como. Inti mamo adwi na yebehyasie edin komo enre apobdes for form kakra enti seneno bibi na etochu kakra aya abon fanche na yentimi enkoyenim eni enkomo. Before we kickstart with our conversation this evening, there is a communique a free presidency. And as presidency communications etimi abebo ato abontain na government of Ghana air money with the people of Dagbon on the passing of His Royal Majesty Yana Abubakari Mahama ya Otoso Mienu. And so you may ye crew ni na any top radio top media group aduma ku ni na and so esomubi ni na ya money with the people of Dagbon. His Royal Majesty Yana Abubakari Mahama II and Kra Abetum ne se Yerei Adani Benkum so. And so to the people of Dagbon, we share your pain. Yes, we say Yankopon and Chiche Busiane tribal group Nina so ere. Yerei Yen say opre and Kambomu and Timo Man legacy no and Timmy and Twaso sa pepe. All right, having said that, you may come a ye be debi. Ejina a ye petitioner Ghana for be a file was Supreme Court seeking the interpretation of Article 62 Clause 2 of the 1992 constitution. Na then na constitution no eka ewo ho. Constitution no define the presidential terms of omampanin bia obeba betena akunya so. Na ye nyina nim se yewura John Dramani Mahama ne terms of office no ye shas ye since 92 say ye to aba obi aba wonya no complete 2 terms na woko obi aba wonya no complete 2 terms na woko until say yewura Atamels efri mu ema yewura His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ebeto aso kakra and son on one kasa ebenya the first term eko yakopem 2016 and so in 2017 aban esesanye ema NPP ebenya 2 consecutive terms every so 2024 and so in 2025 aban yi ehya se ekono Ghana for bi ebisa say the real interpretation of Article 66 clause 2 no and it's a presidential terms, you know, ebeko 2 consecutive terms. And now say uko 1 term, now ba now betwa o second term wa esumwa. And that's interpretation, you know, same pa na eka. Isan say yewura John Dramani Mahama onu ankasa dia to na tumutu. Se enyadia obepre se oko presidential term biabiem the final term wana owomu wadi kan adisa komana ma Ghana fo nyina tibi but the yan ye titete say bi mo e call se yura John Dramani Mahama ebetimi asanya kwanya foforo biom na watoa the presidential mandate no eso se Ghana fo e ma no kwanya eno e na ma Ghana fo bi e pusu mra na hwe na Omabisa Supreme Court no the actual interpretation of Article 66 clause 2 of the 1992 constitution. I was saying you may ever call Humanaso di home come very soon. Yura Asante Ochre, Dr. Jonathan Asante Ochre, a political scientist and he's a lecturer. Na yeneno betwetwe nkomoni ahwe said the Ghana for be a siki for yi ohunu se ne kwan so aro no ntiase wo Article 66 clause 2 num na fen so say in case say interpretation ba na ekofa benkuma na nifa say na Ghana for yebesom ediafa we yen koma very soon ye hiti on the line sir ye ne yewura Dr. Jonathan Asante Ochre ebetwetwe san komo ne hye ne so ma me se san komo yi ye beje wadwen kire ewo mu said you see who presidential term no esifa one also eko say Supreme Court enfa nkremu embra no omo decision to hit the court no and also said you see ehunifa na yetumi atwetwe emu enkomo and so that conversation will come your way very 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 soon. Now you may yankomo mun so there is this running story again you him say Miracle Sabwaje wono ena ekasa edema Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia the campaign team no has been arrested or picked up by Yoko. Miracle Sabwaje to kwan obedu Ghana on Saturday airport and Yoko sanse wono ede stop alert ato no so nti immigration for a chain wo ho ma Yoko for ebefa no na ene dia ekoso ene protester some followers of the NPP and so edi akire ene wo lawyers e wo mu eka national executives eka party sympathizers eka enwe ye begibre na yetumi edi sa enkomo no but ma me mboso enkirew de nti a Yoko atumi arrested ura your friend of Miracle Sabwaje jane so say enya Miracle Sabwaje nko na Yoko arrested no accountant enso eka ho na obra na NPP ewa ban mu there was this committee interministerial coordinating committee on decentralization na Miracle Sabwaje and ye executive secretary edema sa ekuona na committee no on an accountant Yoko ehyasie ye hwehwemu obra Ghana for bi na say obi a so CD no e won office a petition Yoko say sikasem bi ntotoye ankoye to a tune of about 55 million Ghana cedis afakuntuna sia e was a Yoko ehyasie eye mu hwehwemu according to Yoko statement a woman de aba abonten no omo kire se nhwehwemu ne de akra de ahyase dada ama one ma invite yewura Miracles Aboagye ama waba office abeyi nsem ne bia no na nhwehwemu no eguso koso a na dru point a ewo se omo arrest no na omo de toa omo dwumadie eso na charges a anasa nsem a omo hwehwemu no ebinie yedi kan conspiracy to steal and stealing na chese wona bo tirimu pe se wono be wi aban no na afen su sika wie bi so nkrampo no akoso wo mu a omo yesa ehwehwemu no nye tosu mienu Yoko eba mane se omo yusu public office edi ameki personal profit ezenka public office ye yadoko tena ho a o ye adwuma interest of the Ghanaian and answer or minor interest and how the adwuma enti o fa kwan boni bi so e make profit e de ba obotom a enye wakatua and answer the fata wa na e was say embra no enudi enti ono no one just say using public office for profit the etoso biensa causing financial loss to the state the etoso and 9 dissipation of public funds na just say yede public funds na sha wonsa na seven previous enya wo de anti 122 ni atoto no basabasa e no na anticipation of public funds defrauding by false pretense ni nyina aka ho ehwehwemu amo ye no money laundering eka ho and other suspected offenses according to Yoko omo the other suspected offenses eka ho a eno de omo anstati and so specifically about 6 issues at a dahwa Yoko eye mo hwehwemu nti a omo de infecte that arrest na de oka ne ho eye Gerald appear na Yoko statement a mo de aba abonten abusia de Yoko kan se Gerald appear no or no ya accountant at the man interministerial coordinating committee on decentralization and na Miracles Aboagye executive secretary na womo kire se Gerald appear ya no ya accountant no ono de wagiatum ama sika no kura mpo no wa hyase etua bi and ma Yoko according to Yoko statement kire se Gerald na no ya accountant no ono ne de ye mbere mu ye se de bibia ba ye friend plea bargain enti ono de no o maka ne boko ya o mugusu a omo egi sika ne bia wo tua ne kakra na Miracle de yi na akoye bibia wo ho a akodum point a e wo se omo arrest no. I think those of us yako social media na de who Ghana phobia supporters of the NPP, some lawyers wo NPP mu, some national executives in the party and party faithfuls are massing up our Yoko office demanding for the release of Miracles Aboagye. In fact, earlier on they were saying so munim baby or modern koshe. And later, woman who said, "Oh, Yoko for him because of the statement etimi abeto abontain, how he was arrested and how he's handled one issue. Sanso ena sikasemwa and also omo echa se afan nsase another issue. And also, said ye Yoko handle asem no efa and I say ora per se no yade retrieve and sika efa no. And also another issue. I will come back there. Now you have this uncommon because I have my take on that very issue concerning Miracles Aboagye. Very soon, Minia Kwesibua for betenase. Na yasha siye pensem ensem no ensu emu. And so these are the issues. I am but there is one thing also. Aftermath of the floodings. Yen say John Dramani Mahama. Say Ghana for nyina. The directive they say yen si form na yen choked gutters because of the floodings. And the keka hono yen shena yen clinically na yen drainage no yen yim na bibia timin tutum kama. In fact, I'll commend the president on that directive. Earlier on, he said, me personally, on Friday, on a Saturday, we see from where I stay, Gasouth municipality num. I follow the MC. Any Nadmo, our leading charge, you know. Police if watching a movie. Other security personnel a war a pom when in a movie. A dreadful by ye, party for a dear chile, a free a far funny. It was marvelous. And so it called for unity and we saw it happening. Now, Messa Bo MC Yawo Gasouth Abaso, is on me follow no, a said ye Jumadino, a sequoia. Moamofa Kasua Quantum Pono sono, ye freba bi osi adan, akaka kra mo du tobu to no. Ho ensuo twa enyasem keto akra. That is wo ho nyina drainage mu nyina tumi ye ma na anwea afele ka kwan no so to extend say ekwan no ye Yusufa na ye Jafa. On that faithful day, MC Dianimu e penifo bebre including Nadmo and the assembly engineers edin fidie si ho e make sure say Friday and Saturday no Oma yigates na ho ni nyina mu agina so ama tipper trucks abesesa ne tia ewo akwan no so nyina enne de ya me no ka sei fa akwan no so no na che sei muda ho kama akwan no emu atie and some other places e bit sa tala ho do atala ho no omunya nwie ho no completely but o ko ho sesi obon se adwuma kakra akoso wo ho a traffic no atimi akofom. So to the MCE of Gasouth and other MCs mutimi lead charge and make sure say Jumadi we betimi akoso no we say kudos to you all. But the ebesa sra we training say ebetumi aya dia ye bekuta akoso aye. Because we have the National Sanitation Day I was here observing. A trainer yes ya tia tonsuom. But then we a wake up call to all of us. Say ebetumi atoaso. And so to the MMDCs and catch here some betimi organizing mu ye na mo siesie areas a war mo jurisdiction. So that is what I have to say. I was a similar main call a year Binia but before the call Mr. Buff Hono, maybe say and Cotier and Nekakra Embra. The arrest of Miracle Abwaje. Emrantiane Maba wa lawyer for woman party in penny for call Yoko. Yentie omonkomo moko hono mudibi. Okay.
What is currently happening is very appalling. Yes. The Supreme Miracles Abwaje now. Yes. We are law by abiding citizens. Yes. All that we are asking for, see all the many supporters here, they want Miracles freed. These things that has been happening a lot these days. We don't know what is happening in our country. If we have a tyrant as a president, we can no more safeguard our democracy. So all that we are asking is that Yoko releases Miracle, Dennis Miracles Abwaje. Yesterday, he came out that he was going to contest. And as soon as they heard that he was going to contest, that is when they went for him.
President and Raymond Acha, they must release Dennis Miracles now. And his lawyers are asking for access. And they are denying that. That is unwarranted. That is unacceptable. They are the laws of this country. Why is Raymond Acha and the NDC doing this? But remember, you can start today, but it's a long walk. You will never continue on this tangent. Remember, one day, if you continue on this tangent, the table will definitely change. And when the table turns, you will be the next person. This is a strong warning I am sending to Raymond Acha and his acrobatic style of.
Nia Raymond Acha pay and all them running here. Say, Johnny me Sabi. Onye hardened criminal.
ɛna ɔnyɛ obi a ɔredwane free atɛntɛn wɔtu kwan ɛnyɛ sɛ ɔsɛ ɔma bi mu wɔ ɔba na Raymond Dacha se nea mu ɔyɛ kwampo ne sɛ ɛyɛ aberanteɛ miracles yi obi anura Ghana na nipa no mafrɛ no aba mo akakye ha pɛ ɛnyɛ sɛ momfrɛ no ma yo mafrɛ no pɛ ama no ba ɔno ma di nsawosoɔ mpere bebree ɛtide bɛ ne si kwan sɛ kwan a mofaa so a mofrɛ no ɛma ɔbaeɛ no mmerɛ bi a na atwa mu ɛkam bɛtumi afa saa kwan no so ato saa frɛ no sɛ ɔnya ne nkɔ na ɔba na animguaseɛ kwan so moakyerɛ no wɔ airport mo anka adeko a wɔyɛ Ghana mmara no ɛhyɛ obi biara sɛ ansa na wobɛkyerɛ obi sɛ wɔyɛ police sɛ wɔyɛ yɛpo sɛ wɔyɛ national security ka kyerɛ nnipa no adeko nti a wɔkyerɛ no yɛnka hwɛ no bɛso ebi nnipa no nso ɛsa wakonya sɛ ɔmo abɛyi ne lɔya ɔpɛ from Saturday when we die at 2 no we see another thing and I am my who say lawyer and man who head you who ya yes orders from above say no be a man in fact the dianin pa and we are going to back the brand by yamre hu the bishop for some person who no see baby President Mahama say nanka wo che Ghana for bo so ba be president ka wo be tia ye kamamin kabi amamo so na ye constitution what take ya so you want shake why you say I am a Raymond Dacha and then your pen not Ghana mraye your pen Ghana mraye the same na yan kai say Ghana ne chichere na debi
all right top radio 103.1 near what in is a Henry Nana Boache Nana B national organizer at the NPP Amanyukuno Mame Koma Ura Kwame sorry Kwesi Boafo Kwaba na Mr. Boafo it's Monday
Monday is as I am ready
betia be as
a Monday I am ready
but for Drew Kakrebi but I'm hoping say befa but say bibia cool
and you could say kuru meja to me complain how they beat you obi anti you said you go for ntie
LB before say
see at the latest is order home
top radio back
omunya bail
man
enti fiti Saturday no a omo arrested no was spend
day Yoko statement omo ka say so we am man the bail ntino
in the statement they said some man bail
is that be too
omo chese omo ne no
you too much
omo ne na call for sex
annual ritual NDC MPP there be say ya bet you be nan go for koguo ni ya chi obi nan go for koguo free this too much. I say Ghanaians are becoming tired of it. And you said a Yoko for statement and said nipa no wedding can question na mo place order se mo ntu kwan. I don't money to kwan yansa na wo ba na airport na mo kwache no. Say nipa no ba there Ghana no ba. Nti say mo se mo ntu kwan a mo ka se mo ntu kwan no ya we e na okoye. No call nso wako ba.
Yes.
Nti oba na mo kwache na airport.
Wo kompa na wo be
say hanan de ya court amano scout mi ko tu kwan. Our age force was try to access his account, the frozen account, you know, or more preventive or confined, and it's understandable. Say for my age, go for your brother, Miss O'Quark, I take contempt of against Attorney General, but up to now, between to me for a lady. But they were called about Muslim investigate, Muslim moon to kind. Meaning, some Mukas moon to kind because Modi can't friend one to interrogate someone you can't friend or Baba, one more jeans. Meaning, some more suffering by when baby. Americans, you all know you say you appear on radio and TV every time. It's very available. Oh, friend, on Quad or Beba. It is Wakono or Ba. Why should you go and arrest him at the airport? So, oh, Ganina Aquadia, and Ginatin said the whole drama, as I ate too much. Yenya Remonacha. I want to know Boaseka. On your one, my yes, who you were dreamer. Me I think so Bianca so be this guy. You find one but someone you may be out here and sometimes might raise a lot of unnecessary tension in this town. And you know the political class, they will take advantage of it.
Oh yes.
And I'm a confirm free miracles. Look at how I handle the Shatawali issue, you know. I think some of those things you can handle them better in a nice way. Me name say I'm for Yoko pa. That's what I know for sure. Say a lot of people are going to Yoko. I say you should not try to make it so dramatic, say raise unnecessary political tension. No one can. But I think say we part of the political game. And this NPP, this is the game. They be amobo. game on board bia na there be a chom nipa nkwa kugo ose ntina aja
me concern bako the other accomplice
yes
oka ho
yeah yoko for so no start refund some
or refund it yes. And so me question yes sir, is it not prudent say ora no ye adwuma na say we are recovering some funds you to me I'm making it public I'm Ghana for who say ye recover some funds and kofu to we mu adwuma say and so far sikarudo say ni yetimi are refunded they were do for the
who say fund bi I can say ora
account no nie enti no all the recovered money no e was account we mu adwuma say ni dibedi ni apa bibi kra dia to so a
okay
ebe me hu say yen na ho say some people got the opportunity to serve their country omo wi o man no ma kire ya gisika ya dia gidwuma say but ensam ye he na e ba wi a ansa na ya ba beti say nipa so masikura ye ready for the people started 60-40 bargain no people started questioning ansana attorney general ebe me hu say wa enter into plea bargain
yes
already kra no there are some monies already kind etua bi enti they are recovering some money we say asem ye hey and a yoko this statement aba bonten aba state wo mu say sa accountant no kra mpo de waje atum ama wa sha ase etua sika bi
but no so does not absorb say betumi prosecute na account sa na statement ne kan ye it I think say the oka no no maybe ho no ma amoma obi a transparency amoma
yes
amoma ekwan na ho ntem amoma ye ntiase ntem so match in Saturday any say hu so match in Saturday awiai e be 12 ye nyina ego ansa na yoko statement ne ba chirichirim the reason why ati ache no nti bia mo che na bia Sunday morning na statement ba so yeah yoko fachi you are Dennis Miracles Abuaje or this is investigation you be provide further details later on na no bia say ke o mo nsem so nti no me bo say do mo kana I too much in terms of CBI politics okroma I too because as an I too partisan but say nipa na je office kan ho ade a na wa amfa kwan pa so a esi eje but on say kedi nipa bebre kwa nim sa office na ye kan no
yoko no
there be
here
there be an America so no
interministerial coordinating committee on decentralization
nipa kwa bebre nim be
names our office no
em say our presidency
oh yes it's at the presidency
it's the presidency I'm no coordinating administrator of MMDC
yes
that's America no a DC Nana Kufa Dubai no DC first time no
yes
and e yi ne di
yes
de yi na di no na obene na ma na ja obeye party communication na no so ya de na de ne ko share ho no nti office wo no na eja wo share oya adwuma from free aban mu a
yes
nti sa office no presidency nti nipa bebre ni ba bi office ne kura wona say abi sa aban mu na say aban mu no da so aban mu de da so pa nti no sa office no ho asam na ye ka no nti no em say de ye ka no e bia lawyers no omu guso a ometumi secure bail amana na omu secure bail na ara ho say man sinsu ye na ya na dabom
oh yes
omu say na de tamale we are palace and yendi hono no yendi omu perform asi no so o ye kremoni nti no omu si nti no to omu perform omu si regent ko behwe so na ye ye ni dem say e very good say ono so bae no and we hwa ya na yakubu na ndani efiri mu no achepa ansana ono and ye nyina da mampani okufuado true otumfo wati otumfo committee omo ye investigations omo ye mediation odo asomje papa be tran so a 2019 edini si akonya so ye skin ni wo ho no ma na efepa ho na na kwaji ndi na akufuado
hono mama no
abudani no sata never na dudi no hono never na dudi sata na papa ne gini di nye nanse aja obekoya ne matofo aso ya na nti na tin say ono so ba no wa ye wa na ko emi hu papa nanse no obi bo tumfo be chia no
oh yes about some edibosume
kra
some few weeks ago about 2 or 3 weeks ago
and permit is here ohine popular free say eh nti oko otumfo nya na okokre otumfo no because no so no otumfo aye fine pa so my presidency kwa so be chairman penny no nke kan nti no ya mama ya akọ and so far everything has been done o my idea in terms of na chi no ma yanti koka bia ho no
o mo ko trader ya be so mo say you rade na opasomdwe
nti o mo so no
nti o mo fa
so my regent nti o no be si so obe ye na tin say everything will be cool but and I'm say what kind about national sanitation okay
na Saturday look to be Friday Saturday
me how dey ehun hwi yo Friday say be adwuma
where we
KD
Don't push it.
Mehu hwe.
OMC and ODC wanye.
Mehu hwe.
Where area hefa?
Taifa Burkina.
A municipality.
Ga East.
Some president can say all affected.
Messi mehu hwe. Taifa krom na mu zaman for titi tiga jam kakra. Baby am meti de mehu hwe. Na kedia no kwa na me problem. Me problem here. Local government minister.
The local government
I think
minister
is the main problem from this government. And then week. And now kwacho for the statement by say omampani si yemfa Friday Saturday and fancy on fanye clean because of the buy Monday Tuesday Wednesday Thursday Thursday numra ansa na guidelines na eba so people are wondering people are wondering say was Friday a holiday and us na man for confused man for me say ye be aduane ye nya aduane betumi atwade ye ntumi ntwade people are confused Thursday you be 4 p.m. ansa na local government minister ebe press briefing church and kwa church mu we market women we but Friday na man for decide we people are wondering so was it a holiday you betumi be a store time men be adwuma and this guys are amantem KD amantem accept a lot of confusion among in the minds of the public because you say essential service so bian say MP ko ra bank ya or ne car bank for okunya Ghana Association Bank say be condemn say massa they are part of the essential service under the COVID-19 Act, the Nakufa the buy restrictions and the movement act from the buy no. Meaning say I see filling station, I'm going to filling station more, Cape Coast in other places. Now filling station, empty. This is essential service. Any workers here run shift. Their workers no man call more of duty. They went to take part in it. Tell now over to filling station. The first over night be a top bread doesn't mean that.
That means say top participating.
Every one night, every day. JB or more day no participate here on night in your yedma. And here on night omuko omugo mu ye omu ko de number ye adwuma.
Some me were top radio.
Yes.
So on Friday.
Who ko ye adwuma. Me so me buy. Yes.
Ni nyina ye kura mu bi ye make sure say.
Who ye who ti me so me buy adwuma.
Yes.
E wo ba kwa ka unya bi because people were not sure say there na eba so. That thing say omampani omu wie na omampani ba alajo. Or vice so called Nungwa area honomo eko titi mu bia fine. Omampani say on je ogi say 2 days is not enough. But me I think say be ya me local government minister ne there. On city up. Ora Ahmed Ibrahim. I'm very disappointed in him.
He's defending the MMDC.
Remember honomo.
Okay.
He had to set up. Edwuma no yen ensweni because Omampani announce so Monday. Now at Thursday and you remember 4 p.m. Now, what the gun license about? People are confused. I'm for businesses. Obo will make my Friday, Saturday. Amasa. Sunday don't you make juma? Into the casa bread juma. Uber juma. Yeah, juma after 10. And I love you. Bet you be a store. No penny about him say me kwa me back can't to me be a store. Me buy be juma me area on my button and maybe a store. Make me me to aduane. Make me be juma. Obo be tenna. Me the aduane be some man for to. Friday no be juma kwa unya aduane ko ntoni because guidelines were people are not clearing their minds. So bet na fie una me breti na fie tati ora Ibrahim Ahmed Ibrahim on fa na nsi onya adwuma ni yesa adwuma na abro no so a on kan che Omampani say
there are more competent people in the NDC
there ma misi because opposition okasa pa oba mi hunu so oba mi oni deputy dey nya odo rate odo rate so mi hunu so kra
and come to that issue am boss so say
MMD o defend the voice no hanamo.
Let's get
the
voice.
Oh, defending him say, me say KD or see Urban Rose for in a year in charge of big drains, no fine. Yati say now MMDC no in charge of this smaller ones. Ne wo krum no keka. Na so what can KD omu team. Me Debbie I mean can hand mu dey.
Omu team. You got to see like choked.
Other rice any more no. Anya set a Friday omu ye kran omu team that. It owura me that by say MC no nim say ha na yefi. No nim say sa gata na free Odo Rice, Sadisco traffic, Airco, Odo Rice, Airco, a honomono, City Light on name wife. Friday, and I was a multi team. It was it drains in the corner Urban Road for duty. Small drains not see MMDC, no more to blame one. It's better I say that MMDC should not blame them. It's one year blame no. 1 year blame no. Say MMDC, I dear me who do more yet. Adiba won't say MPs na your trauma about Omono no more sikumu. Who Jerry Ahmed Monet, Akwawi, John Dumelo. Young people have no ISO central to Bazu, Craven and 19, and then Wakosuan Koma, Miami former boss, Sedo Agungo. Now Sedo Agobo, my allergy for bear 2,300 bags of rice. And no cacao. MPs na MMDC, MMDC or mother. When I can say MMDC, no, one of the KPIs will be a environmental cleanness. Ever who defend you almost say MMDC, Scab and Famomo. common fans ka mo nya no udi boma eso se Akufo-Addo obi dia wan kwata so Akufo-Addo 1 year ka mo nya
President Akufo-Addo time the district assembly's common fund
was capped.
Say ya bia mama
mo it would defend him
and local assembly ni bia no eba
omo yes ka contest eba
wa adwuma amoyemu
so na Akufo-Addo time ebia 1 year kwa na efe na use 1 quarter na 2 quarters
oh yes
afi quarters omo ebia afi nbetu na you know manya be 3 quarters so you are defending the MMD so omo nya adwuma opo MMD they are not working get us in my efi omo nya adwuma and you the minister is off who be me asaka who defend you omo me all defend them and I'm shocked and my papa say why PR requirement Zoom Lion kedi me see there's a conspiracy theory say this is no MMDC they are not employing amount for normal sanitation you nka say omo ntumi nyantia farmer Zoom Lion aba kwenta on this back open your cancel
you are tempted to believe
that's the belief I mean contract back open your cancel back open aprapra ne pe
aprapra na youth employment
agency
emro afọ na ebo ayen
youth employment agency na emro na eye
ohun youth no wom
so ehun youth employment agency emro na eye eno pe ni aprapra pe ni age nti MMD swing me emfa nkofo enchi omo kan omo prepare kuruma on prepare is Zoom line adeko sad ni anyin free Zoom line so Zoom line for be treaty omo call transfer stations yanyin from nsem omo call be line first yanyin from nsem nti what is he saying Mr. Minister, what are you saying? Say,
I want our listeners to listen to Minister no voice. They are all can now they defend the MMDCs, you know. Then you can also sit at home and pass your judgment. Said local government minister, AC handle affairs of local governance, ACFA. Abusia a top radio 103.1 final point Jumadina Yeguso Ede Esomo and Yenti.
My critics told me not to have anything to do with the private sector. Were you not here? So that is why I said that if your rival is learning how is dancing your style of dancing, then they will make sure that they don't dance it well. I said it. I have been in Parliament for 18 years. I've been in the local government committee for a number of days, where to say that my critics have gotten it wrong. It would have been the blame game. And I'm not the type of person who always indulge in blame games. Let's fix the problem and let's solve the problem. So for my critics, they are hitting below the belt. For the MMDCEs, I'm the Minister for Local Government. To say that the MMDCEs are also sleeping on their job is maybe something that I will not take lightly. Simply because the responsibility of desilting the drains and the storm drains, apart from primary drains, is the responsibility of urban roads. So those monies go to urban roads. So how can you come and be insulting a DCE who is just merely responsible for a primary drain? And the amount given to MMDCEs, the money given to DCE for 2025, first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter, was 30 million. 10% for sanitation is 1.3 million. Can you use 1.3 million for the entire sanitation work in Man District for the whole year? Recruiting people to sweeping, paying them, cutting the refuse from the place, sending them recycling. Can you use 1.3 million for the whole year? Accra Metropolitan Assembly, their District Assembly Common Fund for the entire year, first quarter, second quarter, fourth quarter, was 22 million. 2% for sanitation is 2.2 million. So are you saying Accra Metropolitan Assembly should use 2.2 million to do sanitation, do desilting, do desilting of them? Clearly, you may not be fair to them. Colleague Clote, their total common fund for first quarter, second quarter, third quarter was 16 million for the whole year. 10% of that for sanitation is 1.6 million. Can that 1.6 million to use for desilting of storm drains and all those drains? That is the responsibility of the urban roads. And urban roads, they should have done it before the rain setting, not the MMDCEs. So clearly, if we should just be thinking, look at the way the DCEs are suffering. If they were to be your brother, would you say this statement? You yourself standing here, are not suffering. Standing here. Yesterday you were here. Today you are here. And tomorrow you will be here.
And then compactors about 30.
Omo hwe bibi.
Yes, I know what kind of.
Owura no. I was say o man panin frɛ no na ne nsɛm a wɔkeka wɔ ha no substance sheet because maintain nneɛma bi ase ɛwɔ mu the month that you are mentioning yourself
1.6 million
woka sɛ ɛntumi ɛnyɛ gutters mu adwuma no ɛne sika bɛn bi na ɛbɛtumi bi ayi
1.6 million
1.6 million Ghana cedis
ɛyɛ sɛ dada no mu no
dada no mu no we are talking about 160 billion old currency. We are talking about 160 billion. Okay, say when to me to take at na urban rules for
drip machines or
what are you trying to tell me?
Urban rules no almost a say nya Kwame Abuja.
Assemblies here.
We are two cabinet ministers. I don't mean name come say multitude storm drains ni.
Yes.
Now be go complaining here.
Assemblies grow also urban road engineers.
Yes.
And to say any funding crowd no also coordinating with the road minister. Now making sure say MCs and the DCs no or my ready so on supervise
yes
and to release fundings for that adwuma na intimi nkoso but o yi o mu free mu class send your mon ka ho a what are you trying to
me see primary dressing kwa o mu ntitim primary dressing o mu ntitim me na ma emu na e choke
e nyina say epie ye bi
me na ma ayi aveno
aveno
atenka for honom o nanti aba go e honom gata na da honom no emu ya ayo cover that so be emu asi meme na La Paz wona mo kwa chimota saga emu na emu asi meme na ma me da bia me hwe gata na emu asi it means that dog onim de work either he's not on top of issues and I say or he's trying to be mischievous enya reset na mampani kan ni enya reset na mampani even o mampani akufado ha na common fund ya ka kwa no na ball ani krom sei up to now me area ball of na pem anti obi anka the minister na all ya answer per say assemblies omo be some be adwuma no ne asan the contract sweeping contract ne je asama obi that's what they are doing and we know it sa na omo ye dan okogina wo say an obi ani machine sin zoom lion ina anya
enti wa wo say won timi nya adwuma wo kofa machine sin fabra minister kasa say
there's a more adwuma na more boy they are doing the national sanitation mood by nyina because they are pushing agenda let them papa no be gina ho now who's na vice president bona panichel video bi na vice panichel say na papa yemai eh vice panichel papa yemai no papa yemai as vice papa panichel papa yemai eh
who vice president
because man na mayam ho sa ma if obi o say me the make an enya no kran you go and read Manasi the episode on this issue he has followed it from day one and who they read the Manasi document who say like the assemblies that's the first name the assembly for no mu charge of sweepers
you
know fan go for no mu prapra ni ehu omo da bia yesu ani ehu omo so what has changed back edi prana mama panico prana dey efe it was symbolic but it was unnecessary
adentia
now okrobe na we so man panico praya opera
but that's at that moment you know
there be KD let's go modern and let's go modern
enti say na osusu no say kai ko no
yankom ya anya bia say minister to papa so no itu be call London go say prime minister of Britain ogina ball as or prepara
there be obi adwuma obi make sure say why you
adwuma tira confidro say empower me this nyina confidro say master was here MBM this they are dream killers yes was here they are dream killers and it's true ayo obi adwuma you go and see say you call Benia ya president Bertrand so na say ogina ball you are prepara na efe keke batimasa now run start so see gatem amampani run is away free mo start so o see gatem ni ma gatem how has change if you say you communal labor managing waste in the city o more technology engineering thing you ball you communal labor managing waste in the city whole engineering thing you nya this efe amampani efe but basa enso wo hwe
all right
but it's a symbolic thing a symbolic gesture say man show commitment but that's no way to go we have modern ways to go we have modern ways to manage waste in the city yamfa sa no so a you better chance na national san be free KD
all right mame enda wase na very soon I'll hit on the lines now ya to so
and I wake up no so ochina yen comment ochina yen program o
wake up no
Tuesday Wednesday
somebody medical tipo France dada
sir
we da so gina ba bia
oh the France there be
England be
Argentina Wednesday
now what ba be face why because France is both Spain France best score Spain
but Spain and France last 3 months almost sure
Oh, but then where you World Cup?
Where you World Cup? Mbappe so asopa.
Oh, aso. Eja ode bado. It's no easy.
World Cup na fine.
Oh yes.
Matches near tough. Until watch say any program. Watch commentary.
Any Wednesday, you know.
Watch na here Spain, France,
then
Wednesday near Argentina,
England. Yeah. 7
Saturday, third place off. Third place, you know. Na Sunday. Kojo na finals na England for jam cap nom di ko fi.
Na France dey ko. But people say kwa free fa I say NPP for fan ho.
NPP for prime minister I fine so I fine but say escamis kakra na be me like. And then move be an itirima pa enye easy. Kwa free fa. Kwa free fa so there. Me huji o. So pe bia di o.
Pe bia di no. Mr. Bafo be that say. Abusia higher top radio 103.1. Me kwa homana so ntentem so na Martin Komoyi every ho Dr. Jonathan Asante Ochre ewa homana so yene no enkodisa enkomoyi emra yewra Asante Ochre me mawo ajo yewra da Roma wo teme nka me mo ajo okay we try and say yes doc me mawo ajo at the top radio so
Only with
me ba cho sam pombo kodie
but only na wetri
look facha me we are trying technicians na hwesa on betimi aye bibia ye all right Wadaroma the ema ye fra wanwumre have to do with Ghana phobia omo a petition Supreme Court na omo hwese Article 66 Clause 2 of the 1992 Constitution say presidential terms ehon komo ebegumu no omo betimi ape the clear interpretation of it yenyina nim say John Dramani Mahama edika by the first term and I was saying ababiu na anya 2 consecutive terms and so people are trying to find out say terms so nye consecutive and I say 2 terms so just obetimi akwasa ba na odi awie wadaro my doctor what do you make of this whole conversation abetom asabre akopiem wo Supreme Court
je me da wase minchia otiefo ne wahwefo mintimi mu se both TV and radio dia
me pa cho TV and radio
sure. Any momentia I shall phone a chief phone in Enumerate. Edicano, yes, Article 66 now was cited and correct. The Constitution it say everyone who is elected as president has 4 years. And you know 8 years, it is not a given. I'm trying to say one perform here and no interesting on my man and to above by force and from so that you have 2 consecutive terms. Now, the petitioners, and I say plaintiffs in this case now they are some Korea Supreme Court, The mischief that they are creating in 2 ways. One, the word consecutive. As if you say, Opening Mahama, when you're consecutive, Senator, the end pension, in your time, say whether the consecutive, the word consecutive, they are ambiguous, and I say ambiguous. The other mischief are more creative with this particular, because you have to know that you are the Supreme Court, and sounded prejudicial.
Okay.
The mischief I want to say, or more creative that can easily create a disaffection for the certain president is what the main opposition is doing. Now, America's Abuja has been arrested.
Yes.
And with the MPP in Penifone, we say, oh, it is a diversion. Or diversionary tactics, as it were, to take people's mind off the fact that the president wants a third term. You see, that is another mischief that could easily create disaffection for the sitting president. Thirdly, the sitting president or more categorically clear say he's not interested in anything like that. The point is that say by the now, you have only 4 years. That is the mandate that people are giving you. It is 4 years also. Let's say modern boss Ghana for me. No more as and they are so.
Yes.
As I said, it is not a given. It is not as though you try about more 4 years and by force I say to another month for another 4 years. That is not the case. And so Openi Mahama, they decided to 2024 contesting power. It will still have meant that we try one term.
Okay.
And that any time be about it will mean say obviously to another term. So everybody has 8 years, and that is it.
Okay, and so this whole petition and conversation surrounding it, Dr. Adaroma, is it not going to create political tension? Be or my Ghana mwana? Maybe sa petition when they come surrounding these presidential term, no, as popping up, no, is it not likely say ebe create political tension? Be or my
If the president were to be interested in that there, then that is the possible tension creation. What is it? But the president is not interested. It is just a matter of politics and the mischief that people are trying to play. Into the Samadu Yamu say, book interpretation for Mr. Mahama there. I'm not to it too, because the man knows very well say that is not what the constitution means. Now, let me say, I won't say we are following the British and American system of government. Ours is a fusion of the two. Have you ever heard anywhere that indicates President Donald Trump is going for another term? No. Maybe. In any case, President Mahama call for that particular position now. That would have meant to say, let's go let's obey 12 years. And nobody qualifies for that. As far as this particular constitution is concerned, it is not about this consecutive thing. That word there is not ambiguous. It is just to say nobody can go beyond 8 years. That's all.
Okay. Dr. Jonathan Asantioche, Yanje, Sebre Breed, Yam Fonsia, it was Uncle Memu, every Pemu, Yabesaba on chain. All right. And so, all right. Yane Dr. Jonathan Asante Ochi, our year political analyst, and actually train and Komobusia, a higher top radio 103.1. My guest is here, my guest is ready. And very soon, may introduce na ya to aso Edin Komo Life Care Mobile Health Check. Me pa cho say wo fie anaso wo adwuma ba bia wo bia no Life Care Mobile Health Check say ye de ayaresa papa etwa at your doorsteps. E bia na woni time wo de be hospital. Omo professional mobile health team no ebeba wo ho fie ebeba wo ho ewo adwuma ba bia wo feel comfortable bia say omo mbra no omo beba be hwe wo say ye o blood pressure omo ba ombe check wo your blood sugar testing you know omo ba ombe chimi ahwe weight and temperature monitoring general wellness screening sansona health education and elderly care support ni nyina eyade Life Care Mobile Health Check eye ho adwuma enti say wo old lady bi old man bi ewo fie na opese yenhwe no ma problem ni ho ye behwe na ma kama ye wankasa so your general wellness ye behwe ma abusua ni nyina ye beba fie ni aba be check mo and make sure say mo health status no ejina ye. And so book your visit today obra wo frɛ 0244 385597 0244 385597 and visit their office ewo kokomlemle omo ben top radio heya offer number so now fra oni omo betimi edi enkomo Life Care Givers, caring beyond boundaries. abusia yekoya ni ma she no so say top sports party predict and win World Cup 2026 is still active enti oda so ejiremu sa teams aka 4 teams yi say England, Argentina, Spain, France. Your favorite be officially say ono ne be win World Cup no me patcho games no man hwe ne kwa but modi ase obetim de ho ahye draw we mu na watimi awini bibi e de afrim and so network bi a wo use bia no obe dial star 447 star 227 hash star 447 star 227 hash what follow prompt no na also watimi ayo prediction me patcho ba ku bia obesteki bia no deduct only 2 Ghana cedis ewo momo account num enti the more you stake no the more o chances so e kosro na draw no o ye lucky a ye chanye ma bebrebe ti se mobile phones any home appliances ahodo cash prizes and so edida so a wo wini a no ane se abeto mobile money account num enti akwanya da so ho bebre na to a o mo twen se hwan na edge World Cup no se o mo favorite team eda so wo mu dia ene na o mo chance no eda su gina brane so on so betimi awini bibi e free World Cup mu and so once again dial star 447 star 227 hash network bia star 447 star 227 hash follow prompt no na also be a winner e was adwumadi emu Siaka phones abusia mobile phone papa efie na Siaka phones the Honor phones ni bi aba Honor phones no phones papa ene ho accessories ebetimi aboa wo ye me ba jo Honor phones no ye wono Honor Play 10 Honor X5C Honor X6C Honor X7D Honor 8C Honor X9C egukuma ho do bebre ebepem Honor 600 Pro enti ni nyina no de wonsa somu a very accessible a speed out the ye be content temper e dia ma Siaka phones so the biaba enti ope ba ku mienu bia yusu ana ope do password to aton a bomodi aso be fresh Siaka phones e was 0240 591661 0240 591661 and 0242 487572 0242 487572 Siaka phones ebejo so na wonso wonsaka Honor phones no ebi medima for Herbal Clinic obusia hola yesu ye yare nyina good news ne say Dr. Time da so ese o akra ne potamu aba bia obehu no e wo pokuase mayra ho e no ma bie eye branch kase pa facility no e twen wo se bra na wo yare bia no Dr. Time da so entimi emboa ema yaresa embra eye medimafo Herbal Clinic e ho ne dia bibidro krogin e boa saw yare ama hoto etimi aba and so offer numbers here Dr. Time da so say ne nkasa yare bia say stroke waist pain say knee pain wona open ni nyina Dr. Time da so ebeboa 0244 774282 0244 774282 and 0500 727215 0500 727215 abuja yabatoa enkomo so ba share so ma me say we are live on our YouTube channel and our Facebook channel Facebook on Top Radio, YouTube Top Radio Ghana, TikTok Top Radio 103.1 FM official, Twitter that's X Top Radio Ghana, Instagram Top Radio Ghana, website no topfmonline.com. The phone lines will be activated and in common yebo boss one ye ko nyina na che say o adwenche no o de to ti every pum the phone lines will be activated now what me share your thought with us e wo yen komomu. The name is KD ma me studio B na me nkoma me guest akwaba okọ kaswa anase awutu senior East constituency mu a NDC amanyoku no twetwofo a ono na ohwe toto niema say party no betimi agane na so titiri omoko elections mu ne ade yi ho hyehyeye ne ade nyina no esi ne na so a ohwe ye ho adwuma constituency secretary di ma NDC amanyoku na wutu senior East constituency Mr. Michael Otin Pabi. Mr. Pabi, good evening. Sorry.
Good evening, KD.
Me pa cho se bibia boko de.
Okay, di nyame adom. Nyamiado, your team Quenya, the nature say, Nyamia Yanisa. I think I'm very happy. Say me, yes, I atwa the Caswaso. Okay.
But then, but say yourself, Commodiasi free out to Senior East constituency and DC Muna, ever so far, said near Mexico. There are some other national issues, sir. The Bebaho Abedibun come, but then, Secretary Wahidi, I know people will be interested to know, saying as I say, Party Mutia, to Senior East, because recently. You were in the news all over. People were saying a lot of things. I would to say is NDC Nego. I would to say is NDC Atonso Mio, Microphone. Say, see a party not to say what to say is.
KD, wait, Memphis as they say me in Chim. Madame will be frame as they say, I'm more Yasa Modino from Autu Senya East to Autu Sementia.
He's not far from wrong.
KD, Autu Senya East NDC, Yatimquem.
Fantastic.
I am one when people almost marvel as to Pinten Kakrea by a politics in our castle. So we are, it's always been something similar. Said this time around, no, and then social media, ne other proliferation of media houses, things I say issues, no, come about KD. Yeah, it's not castle for. Mimi Kaswa NDC, I think around 2006, 2007. I keep saying this. These things have always been there. The only thing they say, I was say, as actors, no, you to me a manage situation, no, send your bear at the end of the day, no, what must be done for the party to thrive, no, that thing gets done, despite all the other distractions. Into KD, party need the. Nejuma was say Yegusua me no ka say branch reorganization.
Okay.
Yes to aba branch executive kedi yen de no na me ni obi ka say NDC ye grassroots politics no well established. Enye grounds are ubetumi asori ano pa na wasesa delegates to say ye nuanum die easily so ye yimi die film
yeah
who realize that NDC doesn't face that thing because here at the grassroots there is a standing register with 9 executives and other members they are supposed to be there and work on a constant basis. And yet, for Kobo style.
Okay.
Do you get it? There is a recognized branch register for every branch. Maybe constituency 314 branches. There is a constant register. That is what we recognize.
Okay.
That and yet easy to tamper with.
Okay.
The moment you tamper with it, everybody will know. Do you get it? Into at the grassroots level, at the branch level, no, the best thing you can do is to go to branch members, convince them, say whatever position you are holding at the branch, no, omonsanya de ento ababa ho na to aso. And yes, now we know me as a branch chairman, as a branch organizer, branch secretary.
The dear ni wa mo betumi agye
to me
as a yemani e de aboa sa nipa.
Emfa. Because the register is there. It is a recognized document. You want a soft copy. You want a hard copy. Do you get it? It's yes. Me as secretary. Me promise to say, this about we mayor delegate me chow intro.
Okay. You get it? You who say, no, I was there at Botiano English Amanfu.
Okay.
They organized a press conference. The NPP, some members feeling that they showed me the current album and commodity kwakoto about the injunction atoso. Nipa din woman so mo faces crying show. Most of them they were saying they don't even know them in the constituency, and so it means album no has been tempered. Yeah. And you are making me understand the
yes,
that's
the difference. That's the difference. And somebody creates an album all the time. But for us, you can't create an album. There is a register, a hard copy register that is there. Nti no ye bie registration ye bie ye say okay now we want new members. So the register is opened at a meeting. To me as a secretary or as a chairman, to me infa book no enko share them enye registration krongu register no mu. You must bring it to the meeting. Whoever wants to join comes to the meeting, puts his name into the register, and then everybody witnesses it. Yeah registration na wie no. Na nipa wo book no nya ya tena se ne ato aba. Ni ye chairman, ye secretary. Nti 9 executives ni ebe yi all the 314 branches no. Omo no mbeba be delegate, omo be yen constituency executives. So
okay.
Enye easy say obesesa NDC delegate list is practically impossible. You can only influence by say obekọ branch ho na chairman or you nipa no wa convincing go for say montoma chairman we. And that is the tenets of democracy ye nyina ye den. Ye push into no kedi senya make kan ya yes ade ni nyina ye started with say ye bie register na to say wow you interested in joining the NDC bia no brana be join it. And KD it was about a month and a half long exercise very well.
All right. Measure that about hona ya be process no
well.
How the process has been so far.
Okay.
And what's next for the NDC?
Okay.
Election process
okay.
Muguso and but there is this news just in. Dennis Miracle Sobwaje has been granted bail to a tune of 50 million Ghana cedis with 3 sureties, of which emu mienu must be justified. And the news just in. Ma obibia ehundia ekoso enono. Miracle Sabwaje has been granted bail to a tune of 50 million Ghana cedis, and should come with 3 sureties, 2 of whom be justified. News just in. Mr. Pabi, so our election process
Inti send na make no registration na wie. It was very overwhelming.
Okay.
Meaning branches are register no. A year ma they had to come for another register. Some have 2 branch registers. Number of people who may very substantial. So it was a very successful exercise. Ye wie no na che say e was say ye twaso with the branch elections. Before we got to the branch elections, there's some copy form this time around. So let me commend Madi Jibril and any team.
Okay.
Ashasane and system na say they wanted everything done online. Na
Madi Jibril, director of elections.
Current director of elections. Na ebimu wiwi kakra say online. Even we the executives were a bit concerned how well it will go, but getting to the tail end of the process, no, Yemubia realizes say it is all part of the processes. Almost a sanitize system no to a certain point. They say obian to me infiltrate.
Okay,
do you get it? And so far, no, it has gone very well. Almost file for nominations for branch positions that they were able to file, and everything went smoothly. Menoka say. About 80% of the branch executive are power no. God's grace intino call no post.
Oh,
intino
wow.
Branch members no repose confidence in them. Na sign as branch executive, but still no you about 20-30%. No 20% or less. And no for a contest woman and no na ye home elections. I think say Enra and Enra Sunday and ye the normal election process no, but baby so have petitions kakra until we are here to deal with the petitions. You deal with the petitions and you are caught to your final round of elections for the branch reorganization. Now for your full list of 2,832, if I'm not mistaken, delegates for the Ewutu Senior East constituency. KD, so far so good. The elections directorate committee Unipa Muntari Abubakar
Muntari,
Joshua Salasi. Let me give them thumbs up. They've done a yeoman's job. Almost. At certain points, they have to sleep at the office till the next day so they could get things done.
Who say online processes?
Yeah.
In Tebu network, they must be there in the night to make sure say it pulls through. Mamin comment chairman Steve Nofo
Okay.
KD,
The digital chairman
himself. Who say no, what must be done, he will do it.
Yes.
Yeah. Almost all the delegates are almost form. Chairman bought the forms for them. Send your beya sikasem no. Because the form was 20 CDs. One who because 20 CDs is still substantial enough for him to file any nomination to contest.
Yeah.
Chairman make sure says 20 CDs head or no.
Obe absorb.
Send your beya obia between your heading.
Akofa form.
You know, KD, I want to say we are on course. I won't sit and say any issues with what has gone on. Very recently, I don't know if you saw me in the news about your officer, you call your officer ni your laptops are your dear you mamienu. Esisa laptops ni nyina esisa yesika kakra ewo your office ho, but ni nyina no embu secretariat na any elections committee, you know, about so it didn't stop us in our tracks.
Okay.
Ya yedu where we are supposed to do the aka kakra no so no. Inshallah. We will get there.
All right.
We will get there.
Yentimi free Wutu Senior East in Komomu without talking about the unity in your party. As secretary, what then to make sure say this time around the party comes together really behind whoever become your candidate and make sure say you retain power. May have been in Kaswa and Minim Kwanya Mabrepa Sana Wutu Senior East Muje seat, you know, every NPP and so because it is not because the NPP wasn't doing anything right, but Musumu Dimu Komo Ye Mudia Juma day and night to convince the people of Wutu Senior East what ye as in the NPP, but unity, disunity, party, you know, and Yadia Fena Yebeka say Boba Ewoho and what as a secretary, any other executives more to make sure there is unity in the party.
Kedi uka say ejuma ni ejuma dinya no.
Yeah.
Na asemi besi mitrim say ejuma ni me ye de ready. Ye ready kra ye bi kedi cho ni mi first unim say me ye
no you be omuye dupa.
Nzenu na police ni bi from General Mosquito na say asem na ye
I critical.
Kedi ejuma ni de we gave it our all. We gave it our all. Na yemu bi no regardless of what happens from now to say about to yeswaba to whatever happens, wherever we go or whatever we do, we will still be proud of that work we did. Ye did too, how Kumsin. Ye nya MP. Ye sign every knee. Close to about 15,000 votes different for John Dramani Mahama, President John Dramani Mahama. We will be always proud of Sir Ejuma. Yeah.
All right.
KD, unity is important.
Sure.
For me, Kaswa NDC, our current state, say, ye ma who kwan say, despite the differences, what must be done should be done despite the differences are. KD, normalcy will return.
Yeah.
Because KD, personally, I think say yaka disunity, and the disunity that is on our lips daily, no crano, it is drawing us back. E coming kwa.
Obi ni na on fa say bibia ni ho.
Na de e wo say wo ye no, yeah. That is the long and short of it. You are an MP. It is mandatory say only constituency executives ebeye adwuma work with them, don't like them. Kidi men pe omasem. But say oye MP a almost some constituency executives no work with them, sit with them, tell them say say ha na yedu aha na yeko ye pese ye ABCD. Do you get it? Into if you like crash seek their brains and their consent on certain things, men find you but seek it
for them to feel they are involved.
Exactly. The same applies to the district assembly. work with the constituency executive, elected constituency executives. Men pay me secretary, men pay myself. Chairman is for soldier, men pay myself. But
what's a wood?
Yeah, what's a wood? Yama party night, just a star cohesion. No, a year, Jumano, go ahead and do it. We don't have to be friends to work together, KD. We don't have to like each other to work together, KD. I dare say, even at the national headquarters, there are people who don't like people. There are people who are against certain people. But if fake meets are, we work. We work, KD. It's, you know, yeah, the suggestion we are giving national, they say, draw parameters be in terms of MP's relationship with the party, and then the district assembly's relationship with the party, and clear guidelines, and ensure that these three leading groups, you know, and I say offices, you know, they are following those guidelines. Okay, so MP, if this is what you want to do, this is the role that the constituency executives must play. If you don't follow that part, then you are in the wrong.
I understand you.
District assembly, we are no. I was about constituency executive amane. I was say hano. I was say a constituency executive committee. No more so no more the way call wards, only way call branches. So work with them in this way, and let everybody forget about their personal issues, their and whatever you do. KD, as I said, me my child constituency.
Yeah.
There was a time, what do you say? Auto Semenya, I nearly said Auto Semenya. Auto Semenya is one of the few constituencies.
Yes.
Constituency chairman, what's in sa abo MC Asum. Adam Smith's time, min kai ne yaw. Do you get it? So, and yes, from that time, no, there were no divisions and no factions. They were there, but Adams did nothing without informing or involving Andrews Donko or Alhaji Abiba Dramani or his organizer Danjuma. I've forgotten the other name. Do you get it? There was not a time that our working relationship, no, it was lost, because Adams knew that it can't work like that, despite their differences. Into the fact that Abib Adramani etern in Sabo Adams no, it didn't stop him from working with the party. No, they had their reservations, but Omunim said, "Do say ye kwaya party adwuma na ye adwuma boa constituency media."
The personal interest
put it aside and work for the party. Sir, the absence of this and Amakaswa issues no escalating. So some of us, we are pleading to national. I don't want, as the secretary, I don't want national to come in there and solve personal petty squabbles, relationship issues. KD, that is not what we are supposed to be doing. What must be done to ensure that the good work that President Mahama is doing is projected? No, it must be done. KD, let me give you an example. The district assembly's office, the MC's office, the MP's office, you are doing various projects, right? With your MP's common fund, you are doing a whole lot. The district assembly with your DCAF, you are doing ABCD. The party's communication structure sits with the constituency executive committee. So if these two arms are not working with the party structure, how will what the two arms are doing, be projected out there?
Okay.
How will communicators know what has happened, so that if they come and sit on radio like what I'm doing now, how can they tell the story?
All right. Abusia ya de kaswa de no ebeba ne nkokra bom kakra. But do you believe the party is working for the people of Awutu Senior East constituency? I'm talking about the constituents at large when it comes to issues of sanitation, developmental issues, and others.
Yeah. KD, I believe generally the NDC is doing a good job. It is doing a very good job, but as I said, it needs amplifying. It needs amplifying. Sanitation. I know a lot of things that has gone on in sanitation. Do you get it? And even infrastructure, things are going on. But KD, as party people, we are handicapped.
You are not well briefed.
We are not well briefed.
You can
see that I'm struggling. You can see that I'm struggling. Can you imagine if every Monday morning I receive a brief as the constituency secretary from the MP's office that this is what has been done?
Now the communicators and other executives are. I think the light that need to be thrown on some of the little things we do, you know, ebeko dance. Over sorry now you don't have anything to talk about. What do when you go and say wouldn't details are? How do you communicate?
How do you communicate? DKD, that's the challenge.
All right.
That's the challenge.
Okay, Abusia, and maybe around 10 Pabi and AD and Komo or your constituency secretary. Edema NDC and when you kuno Awutu Senior East constituency Kaswa to be precise. You bet one common so na touch on some national issues. Na yesha see na for the running story and okay, my yesha see free the floodings and the president's directive after the flooding. Say entity got a move, you making sure say you be the and got this near the MMDCs join hands with other state agencies, Senate Mone security agencies. Timamu for so pay who say major areas were distilled and eco corso. But you're gonna for be beside say and which Jim the floodings and yatana fitting February. Then a year to make sure we prevent than to give relief after the floodings.
KD, I think first of all, the president call is in the right direction. And I say the immediate thing that can be done to, alleviate the problem, to bring some temporary relief in the end in the right direction. KD, maminka story way. When ICGC Kaswa ICGC transformation.
Yeah.
Okrudu no, unse okrudu na no. Okrudu ni yiriya almost entering ICGC church.
Hey.
Unemu a edawakoko.
Serious.
Na me aid Joshua because yankofo ni bi etiti sa enclave no muntino and the calls we were receiving. In so ba form kakra na say let's go and help these our people. Me etisi mu kedi mi na in so almost to my waist. Na can you believe say ye fan so no mu koboa ye branch executives ni bi eyiyi omo niema ne ade a ye pie begina ICGC enim ho no. Na okwabrani in so na to na flood no afei na recede no. No kwabrani akoso niema if se niema na afo ni bi won on ne ho na akofom kranti no se niema na asai no eso no e woni tisu a oba ya sa gata na da asori na nimu de be fa e de kogu okudu no no de abegum say chom.
Serious.
I was standing there
in the middle of the flooding.
I was standing there na mi hu say mi nko attack no chasema mi say hey
Onimu se sabia no na e contribute to flooding na e send niema na say ekum nipa no. menim say education bi na was ye hyaase e wo ye ma mofra no ti because nipa no onyini wia education bia no ho de ma no a e be ko ne tirim ti se ne o de be fiti ne mofra brem de anyini. Some things are simple things I was in nipa.
Maybe to be idealistic ni ehwe Lee Kuan Yew mu tactics na omo fire de do baby omo because I remember say the book no except about sanitation how na it was very bad omo to me here near maybe to the extent say it got to a point that even spitting in public was seen as very bad. Maybe we should look through those things because me ebano niema ye ankasa ye ya e cause flood ni ade I'm at a loss because people just do it and it's like it's normal. Kedi who Pragia station hono we dey made turning into Kaswa program but nyanya no road no Pragia station hono Pragia for no e hono mu didi e hono mu da e ho intino the drains no virtually omo waste bins
and it happens at so many places.
So what I'm saying is so what will it take for Ghanaians to change their attitudes kakra? That one I wish I can answer, but KD, the president's call is in the right direction. Ghanaians say something very regular say in Swaniba, me who said somewhere in America, cry flood ne ya to the extent say I call cover obi roof cry. But say, can you imagine sense almost no almost live your life like how we live a better west. Inti say ye clean environment in the kakrana. I thought say at least the effect will be minimized. Unlike what happened recently. Inti KD, let's all help. And I also make this call to politicians to say it's high time because I was listening to Captain Smart and other radio stations. One more compile sikadudwa politicians yaji say the flooding issues ye drainage systems Ghana ha very colossal ankosifi. It's about time some of these things, some people pay a certain price for them. Send your bear because KD say a time is coming that the politician will become an endangered species. A time will come. It will be about
time. It
will be about the NDC. It will be about the NDC. The Ghanaian will lump all politicians into one can and throw us down the drain. I don't know. Almost sorry, nobody can save us, whether NPP or NDC. That's
and it happened in Sri Lanka.
Yeah.
Recently.
Yeah.
It happened in Sri Lanka. But then mame sima kitu be me twa me ho aba. Na me ba we will tackle the arrest of Miracle Sabwaje and protester ewe actually big crash say a diversionary tactics and the NDC a play. San say anytime a national issue be shas say ebana ebe kwatia NDC party no anasa mamoni piano na ya po bi ache no ene e basa no ana masses ni nyina dwen akoso na the issues die off. Ma me ntwa me hombra na ye ndi sa community abusia. I'll be back shortly after this quick commercial break.
Jobayane say, Oba test star 447 star 227 hash. Not this bebre. Penity say, when the bit marine work up or ecosono. The more you test, the more you win. Yes, Sikaboto. After 2026, Sika will move brutal. so you fast now you smart now sa ka on the show how far you obey an say ubeko so atie top radio 103.1 no akọ so ahwe top tv ye che fu ade predicted say when the bet marry wake up a ekoso no ubedi sika bebre test star 447 star 227 hash star 447 star 227 hash and one no na puro prompt no ubedi sika bebre dodo a woto no na mu akwanya pi amu adi sika bebre enti Joba yani say, Uba test star 447 star 227 hash. What disika bebre? Yesika boto. Jumadie, NL Sasha ne Wakalitas platform.
Yesika boto. Abisambo, testa. Yesika boto. Abisambo, testa. Eda top radio. Baku shi miensa boom baku.
Aha, Cecilia, the Nagana for training Nina Ababedu. Na yepe estate company, what ton sassy, at ton dance uniema, our professional workers ya, who make my own down what you mean now. Now, fee and Ababi, a dino and its sap, Mary Estate and Last Limited. A fee so better sassy, Copeso Besu than a reunion. One bad wow, you want sassy be brave. You will be our denture or benfo. Sansuna denture when they say, any government school didn't share anymore. Denture can take a very, a ben cromupa. A bisu el hobo, I ben Ijano. And someone in Potemusu, you will be our Yaukoko. I will Kumasi any Accra Pantipon Hua. A suboy, Ade Sudanso, Teacher Mante, Utra Police Station now. You will be our Pony Behe and San Crampon Wabetobia, a Trebiama. Caswaso, your Caswa Buguata, South Mary Estate in Kwane Ton Assassin Emawa, or Din Krata, Semina Kahuma free. Nadia Dennis said, we bet me the 5,000 Ghana City pay and Yassassin. No, what you had the Akanaka Krakakra. Na Sempana dancing when Yamadia, say and Adwa, cement, roofing sheet, iron rods, and I said, Jay, or when you never was sent to a professional workers, which let Edmefua, a year damn workman, set carpenters, masons, plumbers, tea vendors, and the young when you never be elbow. Ain't it so for Tassasi? I was Sub Mary Estate and Lancer, wouldn't you problem be a mountain new document near Sanswa Show? I'm West Sudana Suji, waiting your friend Director Nankasa. I was 0243 009 451, and I said 0550 001 500. You chat to me 0265 963 380. South Mary Estate and Last Limited, and yes, see, you better if you're right.
Eyesi kabocho abisamu eyetesa eyesi kabocho
nia Raymond Achape eno de mrani ye se Ghana ni sabe onye hardened criminal ena onye obi a o January free attention you took pain and yes also maybe more back. Now Raymond Dacha say, we know your company say, Aya Abrante Miracles, you be in Ghana. Now, you plan a month from Bamwakachi happy. And that's a new friend of mine, my friend of pay. I'm an upper. Onuma Dean Sanswo incredibly. A together in the sequence of my fast, I'm a friend. Emma Oba and Emribia no trouble. I come to me for some as what to South France. Now, Oba, men was so Western War Airport. One can't at the power. Ghana Mrano, I shall Obibia say, answer now, but you will be so your police, so you get so national security. Can't you Nippon at the point I watch when you come here? Again, any policy, as our Kunya saw more be the lawyer from Saturday, when you die at 2 more, you see another thing. And I am my who's a lawyer and man, who head of yes, orders from above, so will be a man. In fact, the Janin part and that we are going to back to the brand by Yamaha. The bishop for some person who knows the baby. President Muhammad saying, Nankaucha Ghana for. So Baba President, who bet here come in Kabi, I'm a motion. No, your constitution not yet so. You want shake why you can I am a Ramondacha. And then your pen of the Ghana Maya. Your pet, Ghana Russia the same time. The young Kaiser Ghana near now, the
All right, Top Radio 103.1. I will say we are back from the commercial break. Yatwa and Komoso, we are hitting straight. The arrest of Dennis Miracle Sabwaji any matters arising. Mr. Pabi, one of your diversional tactics.
Kedi, let me say, as a law student, I'll be the last person may support any infringement on the rights of any Ghanaian. Emrano, I was say protect ye na.
Yeah.
Intino, with the arrest of Dennis Miracle Sabuaji, I was looking forward to reading some specific laws or some specific rules Iyoko Ebreki in arresting Dennis Miracle Sabuaji. But so far, no, I have not seen any. And it is looking like, say, a normal work in terms of trying to curb corruption, investigations, and arrest, and until say, some specific laws are Iyoko breaking, then we can all join hands to call Iyoko to order. I know, say, the time allowed for them to keep him in custody, which is not more than 48 hours, no, it should be respected. If it is not respected, calls for it to be respected will be well placed. Do you get it? Are they torturing him? Is his rights as a detainee being curtailed? Do you get it? Where exactly Iyoko has gone wrong? But just the blanket statement say Iyoko Akoti Obidie, for me, it doesn't hold any water. Because Kedi, when I'm discussing some of these things, the last thing I want to do is to go back and I mean make reference to a lot of things that has happened in the past. Kedi, yakwachim kwafo asori dem. Monche no pon asori na oripa monfanu kopono. You didn't allow, you insisted on arresting the person in church. Do you get it? Until nobody should mount any moral high horse, especially not this just past NPP government. KD, even ordinary protesters, you arrested them and imprisoned some of them. Obi Awakoma placard to open University of Ghana Medical Center. He was arrested. Do you get it? For me, until the time Nana being in call for to me, catch him say, okay, by law he's supposed to be arraigned before court in 48 hours. 48 hours snap and arraign. So this is our concern. Or no, the rights of a prisoner, you are violating the rights as a detainee. This is why we are concerned. Then we talk about it. But now it's all about Dennis Miracles. Abuaje has been arrested, and so free him.
Was the arrest per se? Let me use necessary. Why Nintiama may be Sasano? Nipananya say wo two kwan. We two kwan na we are woba. Until your mind mu na woba. And Iyoko, Masan State Cra say case no mo sha say investigate ya che. Yeah, mo invite Miracles Abuaje several times. Amanaba Iyoko abeyi nsem ano. Meaning say mo kwan amofa so amoto nsafre no mo frɛ no so aoba. And so at that moment say nya public be na mo pese mo create a sanka mo betimi amanaba na ka obedru a mo tell say because of this then that yentimi ma wonko you've been arrested. Sa style no mo de chi no say enye he no eno na the NPP is not happy about.
Kedi sa niema we nyina no eye shenanigans yenuanomu edi bem to court public sympathy for Dennis Miracle Abuaje and the NPP. Time ben and common channel. Is there going to be a time or better to say, okay, mini bibia yentimu betimi? There is an investigation going on. Ono Dennis Miracle Abuaje Nakasa Yahweh, he has been invited because of that investigation. And Iyoko feels to say they've gotten to a point where he must be arrested. you are telling us that wako na waba ana watena ha ana wafa ha ananka wo say a troll letter na ye okay patcho ye pese ye be arrest to into no patcho we are ready ha
my hu na ye be
cho at the discretion of the Yoko no mo your investigations they feel say at this particular point in time yenyawa what we are looking for we will get. That is a plain and simple where he was. And I've said earlier on, say the NPP government did worse under worse situations, arrested to the extent that even the sitting president, there were people who were orchestrating to cause his arrest. We know all this. We know all this. Do you get it? And you know, for me, I am tunnel visioned according to the law. Has Yoko broken any law? Is there any rule that specifies say wutu kwan na obedu airport ayenchiwa na? Is there any rule like that? Until our people give us specifics as to which law or which rule the Yoko a breaking, I think say they are only trying to say so yiruna one way straws kakra nam straw now you want I think they are others have been arrested. So what's the difference? And I say sense or no free abrochira or bana ye chain into is that the difference? How different is that with the Hanan now ye chain no mami where your friend is saying
gift your
and your airport for baby no mo so
yeah.
So how I mean why are we even here? If not for sensationalism, and I say they are on some will to be in the public light, send some Ghanaians who have some sympathy on them. I don't know why we are here. Miracle Sabuaje is a Ghanaian citizen. He is subject to the laws of the Republic of Ghana. Said the laws of the Republic of Ghana. I'm a Yoko to me say, Obi aye bibieti o mine na monchina. He does so Ojari. Ana oshe sabi popu motu mumpo na ye beche no for our state agencies to be able to get the information they need. What is the essence? And only thing na emra ho as to how to arrest people, the rights of the person who is being detained, even uchi obi kra na wo Miranda rights ni ade nyina that a safeguards so that people's rights will not be abused. So somebody should tell me which rights have been abused, which laws have been broken. Yeah, you know, I best already a demonstration etia the state agencies are almost yes or no, because we have all sworn to defend the constitution of Ghana. So they should tell us which law has been broken. As at now, no narrative now matini no I say nagging, I don't know even how to call it. It's Gedi. Nanabi or a lawyer.
Yes.
Unsure which rules, which laws have been broken. Yeah, you know, I best support you, but demonstrate because for the laws are a protected. You know, we are all legally and as your civic duty. They say you better ensure say Ghana's laws are upheld every day, everywhere. In unsure which law has been broken.
All right,
we'll follow her.
Right. Mr. Papi, you better say maybe there is something we've not touched on, but then who are interested to
because of the legal issues in the Maminka. Presidential term, no?
Yes.
Presidential term, Article 66, no?
Yes.
For me, it is very clear, and I know President Mahama has come out clearly say, very clear for him. He's not interested in any
other
term. But law, no, very dynamic. The law is a living thing. Do you get it? Circumstances and situations shape the law as is. Do you get it? Into for me, you know, we shouldn't look at it from the standpoint of President Mahama wanting a third term, because Lipan Waba out unambiguously to say that he's not interested. But for me, you know, I see it as an avenue. Yadibe building your laws. You see, you're glossy over or China. Somebody will also come in that situation.
Yeah.
Maybe you are back on Akwaba or Beba Kwaka. Maybe you are so and you're missing but if we deal with it now, if the Supreme Court make and you'll be an Okosiki Supreme Court interpretation, or say, Yenye de or no pill, or send your be serve as stare decides and I say case law ato ho a ochina. Oh yes, now people who quote these cases and quote you and tell you that no, it's decided. You can't even. So it is jurisprudence and as a law practice in Ghana. So why should anybody even be thinking about President Mahama wanting to? No, it's a good thing. Yanko Supreme Court then will interpret the law, tell us what should and what should not.
Okay.
Then we move on.
Okay, Mr. Fabi, my man, I say, I'm in a team for a new Kawaka. Now, yes, sorry, so. Over to me, a friend was 0303 944 864. 0303 944 864. Yendi and Komo. Yen for free king. Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Maybe I told you, baby, or Casafina, ain't you?
If I will so kind.
Yanko.
MPP4. Yama amule si omu. Agia. Tsuskata. Waso da mufunyami. Omu yuma so. Omu kwaso yamo. The fly. Because the next Sunday. I don't go chitikata. Also wonu bisase. What you know cause omu fi. I don't be chitikata koi. Omu yesi. On fonctionne de deux fois. C'est tout ce mieux. Constitution. Mais il y a mis qui a chef français. Ou bien Nabi. Rolls. Il y a une fois révolution de 92. Already 4 years. And I am 4 years. And on be here. Before the same thing. Okay. And you want. And a president, we and say, John Mama, by or we need to lose 2016. And now, Osako, and I who are right now, you. It is not John Mama flash, oh, by
okay. Yo, what's it? We'll be bra. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Me pacho udini baby okasafi. Yenti we.
I'm also a law student now. My colleague Kawo on number to be done as some kakranti we record and know him and the question number 1 is one say Mahama Bedi president at almost unexpired terminal. And the question back when it says Anka Odiye or Yana Anka owned Buma. Will he be recognized as a former president? Will his status change from what do you call it, vice president to former president? That's my question number 1. Say, answer me yes, sir. Then, don't you agree with me? Say, President Mahama has been sworn in 3 consecutive times. 3 times. Let me just take the word consecutive. So 3 times he has been sworn in 3 times. If yes, after spending the unexpired term of president, no. So if we can qualify him as a former president, then President Mahama has even done 3 terms already.
Okay, so although you're a law student, also you're a law student too.
Mami, I believe, sir, as students, we are taught to challenge the system. I believe, sir, that is why a good thing that people go to court to seek some of these interpretations so that case law can guide us.
Yeah.
So as a law student, and also on taking up whether that unexpired term, because the constitution is very clear, or say a term of 4 years. So whether a 2-term, an unexpired term of another president that he completed, whether that can, so he should also probably file a case.
Yeah.
This is not a question for me to answer. File a case at the Supreme Court.
Okay.
They will determine
All right, we are still on the lines. 0303-944-864. 0303-944-864. Number ID Juma, which me a friend. Share your thoughts with us this evening. Our final point. Juma Dina, so high top radio 103.1. Mame, Emfa way, Emfa Chatwana, Brinty. Hello, good evening. Maybe Cho Dina baby or Casefree. Young Quay.
Pacho, this is one an uncle for the water fishing with a water testing. Who testing the surface of the water? No one should say, Mama, another tale. Because the article, the tourist station, had to go with 4 years. And then Mama got 4 years. And it was a another 4 years. Let's say, if that's the case, if that's the interpretation that they want, they just say, I've got to go to Robert for another 4 years. And now, any president, another another 4 years. Because that's the interpretation that they want, that's the interpretation that they are telling us.
All right. Mabe fa win chat to Okrana, Yemfa Jumadi NC. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Me pacho Odini baby or Casefree 90.
Pacho, a film was you. But the master and person who says, Pacho, Zito, Salome, if I need him. And I'm person you. Hello?
Kowasem so.
Pacho, Zito, Salome, Pacho, so too quiet. In your airport, no hotel. Or buy no hotel. You know what you will for airport. Then you
okay. Me da say. Ebusia yedbesia na ya sorry so. Mr. Pabi, yeko.
Yo kedi mamenda wasi na MSM starting menchia me MP honorable na ko yo okuno. Menchia me chairman
Stephen
Ofosueja. Na me dem announce kedi let the public know say NDC ni bia enfa case bia nko court a obisa say President Mahama and I say the situation of President Mahama woman obetumi esiki for re-election. It is rather the MPP. Ken Kranche is a known NPP person. So Momo bi anfa NDC Emba town. Kedi me da say.
Be da say ura Oten Pabi. Me dey kusi da boyfriend be kedi me da maboafo ene bejafo ne wona tie nyina. To the production team, Nana Agent Berima, the senator, the executive producer, Mr. Roger, Tete, Mr. T, Mr. Kwasibua for International Data 1, Odikro Kwame Ahin, social media, also a Foxy, and a DNT. Anyway, the name is KD, Yankopoya Dumoa, Jebesan so Asia, our final point. Jumedi so, maybe I will be a crowd.